Good afternoon, everybody. I think I just feel like showing my rosaries. This first rosary that I have is actually a St. Bernadette Rosary. It comes straight from Lourdes, France. This is not from here at all. As you can see, it's a little different. And the reason being is it was originally built as a necklace type rosary. I redid the rosary, okay? Usually between beads like this is the Our Father beads, and the 10 Hail Mary beads, you have a space. When I rebuilt it, I didn't put the spaces in. I don't need to. I know the rosary. So this is actually my favorite rosary. So, and it's a St. Bernadette Rosary. On the centerpiece, it has the apparition of when the Blessed Mother appeared to St. Bernadette starting in 1858. Again, this is my very favorite rosary. Okay, my next rosary is actually, I haven't had this too long. Actually, all the rosaries I have are very nice rosaries. This is actually what you call, this is a very pretty rosary, Our Lady of Grace Rosary. And I've really been attached to Our Lady of Grace. It wasn't until recently that I looked up the meaning of Our Lady of Grace. But this is a very nice rosary. It's very delicate looking. And as you can see, it's very long. A very long rosary. Okay, this next one is a St. Jude Rosary. Now, I recently obtained this rosary too. This comes from a site that I belong to. I order off of rosaries. It's ChristianCatholic.com. It's a St. Jude Rosary. It's a very pretty rosary. Now, the little story behind this, when I received this, I kind of had to chuckle. For years, my mother dedicated her little family to St. Jude. My mother has since passed away. So receiving this was very interesting. But I do like this rosary. It's a very pretty rosary. And this is another one that's very long. But it's not the longest one was my last rosary that I just showed you. Okay, this next one, actually these next three rosaries, right here that you see, the green, the red, and this black rosary that I have in my hand, these were all my mother's, and as I said, she passed away. So I kept some of her belongings, and I found these three rosaries in her belongings and put them into mine. This is the centerpiece of this black one. As you can see, this is very old. This was actually a Lourdes Rosary. This doesn't come straight from Lourdes, France. Not that I'm aware of anyway. But it's... This is just a basic rosary. I think... Let me see. Yeah, there's the image on the back of it of St. Bernadette and the Blessed Mother. And here's the crucifix. This was one of my mother's. So this is a nice rosary, but it's very old and I don't use it because I don't want it to break. Now this next one is just a basic cord rosary. As you can see, I believe it's missing the IN, what was it, the INR. Anyway, This is an old rosary too. It's a basic cord rosary. I actually didn't know she had this. So she had a bunch of rosaries. She used to have a great big giant wall rosary that was luminous. So there was that. And then I did know she had this one. I remember seeing this one. This is just basic plastic beads. So that's my rosary collection. I do have some bracelet rosaries. I don't use them. I'm not a real fan of bracelet rosaries, but yeah, these are my rosaries. These three are my mother's rosaries, and these are my rosaries.